Simplified Options Uganda presents The Things That You Shouldn't Include in Your CV by Ivan Nkono.
There are certain things that are very annoying, especially if you get to a certain level. There are certain qualifications you don't need to include on your CV if you get to a certain level. And if you're not careful, if you put them, they annoy the panelists. You find somebody has got 6 years experience, or 7. You have 7 years experience. But under education, somebody is putting Our Lady of Africa, nursery school. Surely, 7 years experience, 5 years, and you're putting nursery on your CV? You're putting primary, you're putting secondary. You know, there are things that become unnecessary on your CV as you progress in your career. Actually, once you hit 3 years, 2 years, you don't need to put O level, A level. It is automatic that if you have a degree, then these others are things. Somebody, you have a master's. You have a master's of science. You have a postgraduate. You have a bachelor's degree. Do you need to put O level and A level? It's not necessary. So those are some of the things that we need to take note of. What not to include on your CV: don't include any negatives or anything critical. Don't include poor grades if you feel that the grades were not good. Don't include a photograph unless specifically requested for some cases. Don't include matters about your health or any disabilities you have, because some things may disqualify you. You know, these interviews are very funny. I have a friend of mine who had a very good job, very good international job. She had passed everything. And when she told the panelists that she's pregnant, expecting, that was the end, which is very unfortunate, because an expectant mother cannot be denied an opportunity because she's expecting. I remember one time I was on an interview. We interviewed this lady. She was very pregnant, almost 9 months, and I fought with the panel because for me, mine was yes. The rest said no. But for me, I said yes. She's expecting, but this is the person we need. Yes, she'll get the job, then go for maternity leave, but eventually, this is the skill we are looking for. But some people are not happy with the decision. But we eventually took her. She picked her appointment letter. She immediately went for maternity leave. But she turned out to be one of our best people. So these are some of the things that they can work against you, because people have different ways of thinking and perceptions. So sometimes what you put and what you communicate can work against you. Don't include any political affiliations. Don't include weight, height, status. Some of the things, you just keep them. Just keep your information. You can always provide that information when you're on board. Don't show your expected salary unless requested. You don't have to include it on your CV. Don't include reasons for leaving from your past. Don't use graphics, images, and all these fancy things. And don't use any abbreviations, because sometimes they don't know what you're talking about. Don't use jargons. Don't type CV as a title.
Ivan Nkono is an HR consultant and professional CV writer. He is the company manager of the Human Resource Service Center. If you want to improve your chances of being called to the interview of that job you are applying for, have a conversation with Ivan on WhatsApp. The number is 256-772-481-995. You can also send him email on his address, nkonoivan@gmail.com.